Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning everyone. We are from group 4. We'll present the learning scenarios that we have discussed. So, without any further ado, let's get straight to the video. So the first one is subject. Information and Communication Technology or ICT is a broader term for information technology or IT, which refers to all communication technologies, including the internet, wireless networks, cell phones, computers, software, middleware, video conferencing, social networking, and other media applications and services enabling users to access, retrieve, store, transmit, and manipulate information in a digital form. ICT is also used to refer to the convergence of media technology, such as audiovisual and telephone networks with computer networks, by means of a unified system of cabling, including signal distribution and management, or link system. However, there is no universally accepted definition of ICTs, considering that the concepts, methods, and tools involved in ICTs are steadily evolving on an almost daily basis.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. For the first, I would like to say thank you to Mubassyirah as our moderator, and I would like to explain about the target and the duration of introduced to ICT in ELT subject. Okay, I'm going to explain about the target first. The target is in third semester, exactly at this time. We are as a college student have to learn about ICT because it has subject matter that is very useful and can help us for working in technology exactly. For example, making a presentation, writing, thesis, etc. And the second is the duration. The duration is about 2 hours. Yes, it is long enough, but it is very important, and it is one of the difficult subject because we are as a college student have to know more about communication technology, and we can use it well for our future. Okay, that's enough about my explanation about the target and the duration of introduced to ICT in ELT.
Part D. Learning Materials. Using Microsoft Comment tool to annotate text, attaching your comments to specific parts of document makes your feedback more clear. If someone else is commenting on the document, replying to their comments lets you have a discussion, even when you're not all in the document at the same time. First, select the content you want to comment on, and the second, go to Review, and then select No Comment. And the third, type your comment. If you want to make changes to any of your comments, just go back and edit them. Keep in mind that it's possible for others to edit your comment. Comments in an Office documents are stored in the file, so anyone with edit access to files can edit your comment. Part E. Learning Objectives. Third semester students of English education are expected to be able to understand the given materials. Armed with the skills in using Microsoft Words, students are expected to be able to apply them when needed.
Okay, so the next part of learning scenario is synopsis. The learning will begin with the lecture explanation by the meaning of annotated text. The lecture will also explain what they are used for. For example, the lecture will also use a Microsoft Word tool to annotate text, and then the lecture will demonstrate how to use it. And then the last is students will be given the task of making the same things so that in the future they can use them if they need it. The next part of learning scenario is setting. because now we learn through online. So of course the setting will be in the student's home. So the first step is we have to prepare a table, chair, and also other tools like maybe like pen or book, and of course computer and handphone that has a Microsoft Word application.
The last learning scenario that we include is a script, where the script contains steps during the teaching and learning process, and more precisely online learning. And also we organize it into several steps, namely, the first one is lecturer enters the room on Google Meet or Zoom, and then lecturer greetings, and students answer greetings from the lecturer. The next is lecturers will usually ask about the number of students who have entered the room first, and then lecturer will check student attendance, and if more than half of the students have entered, the lecturer will start to explain the learning material, and the lecturer will explain from the beginning to the middle of the material, and lecturers will stop in the middle of the material if and ask student if anyone wants to ask or not. If anyone wants to ask, the lecturer will answer the question, and if no one wants to ask, the lecturer will continue to explain the material until the end. After the lecturer has finished explaining the material, the lecturer will ask the students again if there is anything they want to ask or do not understand about the material that has been explained before. And if a student asks a question, the lecturer will answer the question. And if no one asks, the lecturer will give assignments to students to test their understanding of the material that has been explained before. And if everything is done, then the lecturer will end the class. And lecturer greetings, students answer greetings from the lecturer leaves the room, and also students leaves the room. So I think that's all from me. I return it to the moderator.
Alright, that's all the presentation that our group can deliver today. If there are any shortcomings, we apologize. Thank you very much. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good morning.